No. That was not the one you do. That is not the one you do. Oh, it is the one you do! It is the one you do!
Greetings and salutations, my friends. This is Silversire. Today, I'd like to share with you a great passion of mine I've held for many years. For over a decade, Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft has captured the hearts and minds of millions across the world, including yours truly. My friends and I would spend countless hours crafting the most ridiculous of decks that would probably never see the light of day, in the hopes, I suppose, of capturing the beautiful, chaotic fun that is not knowing what would happen next.
Here we go. And here we go. What? No!
Oh. Yeah.
My favorite game mode was the Arena, a gauntlet of crafty choices, terrible odds, and incredible luck that make movie magic happen in reality. Sometimes all you need is a good underdog story, don't you? Putting together a pile of useless, washed up, and sometimes just the perfect kind of Hearthstone card. For the health of the gold economy! I mean, for the glorious victory! That's what truly counts. My friends and I would watch content creators like Trumpesi, Preparian, Brian Kibler, Disguised Toast, and yes, of course, the legend himself, Rarin.
I get the most viewership on YouTube on Hearthstone. It's not even close. It's not close.
You know what? You are absolutely right, my cheery Canadian creator. It's time to bake some good old-fashioned competition into the Hearthstone content mix. In particular, I was saddened to see Preparian transition away from posting his YouTube videos regarding his educational, informative, entertaining in more ways than one, arena experiences. I miss being able to tune into his live stream and catch a game or two of him crushing or getting crushed by the arena competition. But the times, they are changing, my friends. Perhaps you've noticed them in more ways than one. Many of our favorite content creators are much more mature now. They have wife or children. They have a family. Maybe they want to try out new games. Games as interesting and exciting as a children's card game from a small, humble indie company. Perhaps they want to make games for themselves. Or maybe they simply want to sail off into the sunset before they've overstayed their welcome. Regardless of their reasonings or their whys or hows, the bottom line is this. They want to seek new horizons out of life. And who of us can critique a humanly thing like that? And yet, somehow, some way, the Hearthstone Arena content has exploded in recent weeks with a massive resurgence in both players and viewers. And then again, sometimes in life, the things we love take a great, big, fat dump on our heads. Today, I'd like to showcase just one of those experiences. A game in the new Underground Arena. A game in which I queued up against the 383rd best Hearthstone Arena player. Yes, that's right. A game for the ages. A game in which the improbable became possible. A game of Hearthstone. Enjoy the show.
I actually think we have plenty of options. We don't really need the wand maker, but there's a lot of good drinks.
You're a little meanie.
A mistake.
You have potion? Oh, he doesn't have potion. That's nice. Oops. Oh, maybe he'll shoot his own guy? Darn. Thought he might.
He's gonna have some trouble here. Okay. Okay. I'll take it.
I have no idea what this card is. Summon who with what now?
And we get rid of tree ants every single time. Get rid of them tree ants. Listen, turn 4, I will take it, okay?
Rampant and drawn. 9 mana next turn. He has 5.
Drink server is actually way better than you may think, you know? You look at it, you're like, that's nothing, you know?
You know?
I think we want more Nizal triggers, right? So we want to play more cards. Oh boy, this guy's in big trouble.
Since I am dying, heat problem.
This guy's in big trouble here, man. I don't know what he needs, but he needs it.
That's not helpful.
I mean, he basically needs to, like, turn this around this turn. Because I'm pretty sure I have something close to lethal. Okay, that'll start. Oh, nope. Oh.
Brilliant.
Those were the hits that did nothing.
Nope, that's not what he needs. Not that. Oh, poor guy. 10, 15, yep, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Right?
Are the new rewards make the player more calm? Yes. Been coming non-stop since the new rewards got integrated. He's only got 6 mana. I've got 10.
10, 15, 17, 19. He's actually not dead. Ah!
Got a potion now. They can't attack though, right? Tell me they can't attack. Why did he get to do that?
Okay.
Is that fair?
Stay alert, my child.
Okay. 3, 5. That'll help him. That's a start, you know. I think this is gonna be the start of a wonderful comeback. Okay? Yeah. Standard for druids these days, photosynthesis. Okay, and lead a taunt here. Nope.
You're holding a dragon, refresh 4 mana crystals, so I get infinite mana? That seems unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That was not the one you do. That is not the one you do. Oh, it is the one you do! It is the one you do! We gotta give it up to this guy. You see how close he was to being dead? Okay. I see him. I do. Really. I'm impressed.
That might be the best Bolnar of all time, for anybody that doesn't realize what happened there. Desert Nest Matron's battle cry is if you're holding a dragon, refresh 4 mana crystals. Bolnar, which we rolled, says after you play a battle cry minion, repeat the first battle cry we played. So this card and this card gave us 8 mana for spending 5 mana, which allowed us to do this, which is pretty sweet.
Like, what can you say? It's very impressive showing.
This priest deserved every bit. I think we can both agree that this priest deserved everything that happened to them this game, because we're playing honorable druid and they're playing evil priest. Wow. I'm not trying to BM him. I'm trying to like put the speech bubble on to kind of scare him a little. How many attacks does this guy get? 5, 9, 10, 15.
Life and health are worth fighting.
I don't think I come back from this. Yeah, I mean, I did speak the karma into existence. That was quite a turn.
Oh, goodness golly me. Now that's what I call a game of Hearthstone. What a match that was, and how. Now, if you, the viewer, were like me a few weeks ago, you might be asking yourself, hey, wait a minute. Time may fly, but it couldn't have flown too far. What's all this gobbledygook I'm seeing on my screen? Discoveries and legendaries up the wazoo. Where's all my 4-mana 7/7s and zombie chows? Well, life's a curious thing, isn't it? Sometimes the grass truly is greener on the other side. Well, for those of you with just a few minutes to spare, I've got a couple of few details I'd love to share. With patch 32.4, Blizzard, our almighty overlords, in their infinite wisdom, dropped one of the biggest updates in the history of Hearthstone.
The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no.
The arena would now be splintered into 2 modes. Arena Classic, which introduces legendary groups into the arena for the first time, alongside a buy-in of 150 gold, or 1 tavern ticket, but with a significantly lower reward structure. A lower reward structure to match with a change in win ratios, from 1st to 12 wins or 3 losses, to 1st to 5 wins or 2 losses, respectively.
Then, deep below this, hidden under the... I'm just joshing you. You will need to complete and win 7 games in the Classic Arena to unlock the Underground Arena.
To enter the Underground, you will need 300 gold, or 2 tavern tickets, Oof. Oy vey. But this isn't your grandpappy's arena, folks. The underground comes with much higher stakes, as the deck and player quality improves significantly. Specifically, the devs put together a pool of curated cards from across Hearthstone's history to try to improve deck qualities. They also added a few key changes to the draft system. First, each deck receives a legendary group, a bucket of cards with at least one legendary alongside a few cards that synergize, or at least try to anyway. After your first loss, you're given 5 choices of 3 new cards to replace 5 of your 30 cards drafted. You can add all or some of the new cards, but you'll have to say goodbye to a total of 5.
I'm not going to put any no names on it, okay? But I think I saw Cthulhu on a flight list, okay? He's going to a not great place. All right.
Upon your second loss, you redraft and remove as before. Except this time, there's a greater chance you will receive a legendary card. There's no guarantee you will get the legendary of your dreams, or even one that is fitting of the legendary title. But since the pool of legendaries is so much stronger now than ever before, it certainly raises the stakes once more. These drafting mechanics are a revisit of aspects of the popular draft systems used for dungeon runs as well as duels. There's no doubt this has been a major factor of the recent resurgence of Arena, so credit where it's due to the devs for listening to player feedback over the years.
So what's the big deal then anyway? Well, you can immediately take away all that credit by simply looking at the new underground arena reward structure. Take a look at these reward structures on your digital device.
It's hard to tell with the untrained eye just by merely peering at the rewards what dastardly deeds are at play. After all, 2 packs are worth 200 gold, so that must be decent value, right? The problem is that many Hearthstone players, including myself, were able to use Old Arena as a great way to book a kick in the old crevice that is your gold reserves. Each arena run at or around 5 wins, a slightly above average result for most arena runs, would give you at least 1 pack and a bit of gold. Do just a few wins better, and you'd gain just enough gold to make your gold back.
See, gold is a universal currency. It's like Rare Challenge videos or Crip Arena runs. Everybody loves them, so everybody can use them. And they can be used for lots of different things. You can use gold to purchase packs, or mini sets, solo adventures, and yes, future arena runs. However, but for this new underground arena system, your ability to use your gold is significantly limited, as you're spending much of your gold on the entry fees. And the winnings that you do receive are converted into mostly packs and tavern tickets, with a small percentage, relatively, going towards your gold. So it's kind of like when you go to try to cancel a subscription, and you go to the business, and you think you've met all the marks to hit your quota on the cancellation. And some stooge goes up to you and says to you, "Hey, Mr. or Mrs. or whoever you are out there listening today." They say, "Well, we're sorry to inform you, but according to our conch shell's eye in the sky, and our refund policy has found that you are ineligible for full refund, and instead we'll be issuing you Monopoly money credits, ain't that fun, that you cannot use in any other business, it's non-transferable, and it cannot be converted to actual cash. Because screw you, and give me money." It's not a great feeling when it happens, and it's the sort of thing that happens from time to time when playing in the underground arena. But fear not, my loyal viewer, because unless you are feeling lucky shucky ducky, my buddy, and you can win an upwards of 2,000 gold. Yes, that's right, you heard me correct. 2,000 gold. My goodness golly gee, that's enough gold to purchase almost 7 arena runs. Wait, almost? So you need 100 more gold to get the 7th arena run? And the 7th arena run we'll only give you a 13% chance if that 7th arena run you go 12-0.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Thankfully, Blizzard realized the error of their ways and that they had done goofed when they tried to give their players a sense of pride and accomplishment. Declared by Roman decree, patch 33.0 offered a new and improved set of rewards for the Underground Arena. So, hold your horses, buckle your seatbelts, temper your temper, and put a pin in your blood pressure, because we are about to embark on the greatest arena adventure of all time!
I want to say please fix it, but they're probably, like, are they going to? Are they going to?
What the happened? What happened now?
The arena overhaul can't be viewed in isolation. It's part of a broader transformation the game has undergone over the past year.
And what they seem to believe is that if we take away things, they'll play more. That is not what is going to happen. If you keep taking away these resources that make people actually enjoy the game, they are not going to come back. They are just going to leave.
It's going to be hard to justify dropping 300 gold and then hopping in this new, expensive, really hard mode where there's a bunch of people who are better than me waiting for me to sign up and take my lunch money.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Touche. I agree. Blizzard can, in fact, be a little mischievous at times when it comes to their updates and rollouts as of the past few years. But in the interest of not imposing on your time too much today, I won't go any more in depth or further into the specifics of the new rewards or patch 33.0. So, in short, I will simply summarize what most other commentators are saying, which is that although the improvements to gold output is a positive for the arena mode, overall, the fact that the entry fee is double and the rewards and goals have been reduced significantly, that is a negative, and that should be changed. Brass tacks. The rewards are top heavy, the buy-in is double, the skill level is as high as ever before, the card quality is excellent, and to top it all off, it's one of the most exciting moments in the history of Hearthstone. Now, I'm no sociologist or madman, but if I were, I'd surmise that these are a set of circumstances perfect for a viewer's schadenfreude, yet Sisyphean-esque for the player. In other words, it's a heck of a lot more fun to watch than to play in this new arena. And yet, we're seeing a massive explosion on both ends of it. So, what is at play here exactly? There, perhaps, might be a deeper issue at play. Something much more subtle to the naked eye. Something underground. Under the ground.
Let's take a look at a game of Old Arena from 8 years ago by Golly G, played by Kriparian. Now, it's hard to verbalize exactly why the Underground feels different and more hectic than Old Arena. Have a listen to what he had to say.
There are common cards that are better than like almost every legendary. There are rare cards almost better than every legendary. Actually, I think the typical legendary might actually be worse than the typical rare and maybe even the typical common card. But still, the amazing abilities and the crazy mechanics that hit the board when legendaries come into play is really what creates an amazing and unique experience.
My oh my, has that changed? Indeed, the times they are changing. But I think, in fairness to those skeptics who may question the words that Krip spoke in that video, I think we should take a look at one of Krip's gameplays for ourselves and judge it on its merits. The video we'll be watching today is Arena with 7 legendaries. Yes, that's right, 7 legendaries. That's because he drafted a Prince Malakazar, which is a legendary that gives your deck 5 random legendary minions that are shuffled into the deck. So, as he said, not all legendaries are, shall we say, created legendarily. So, let's enjoy and watch this video for ourselves and see what it is he was talking about exactly. Okay, so he's got the Cairn here. And he's also just drawn a Genzo. You know, those are not the best legendaries in the world in comparison to what we have today, but hey, pretty good, you know, and excellent, I would say, for this era that Crip is playing in. Oh my, a Boulder Fist Ogre. Huh, doesn't that throw you in for a time loop? Yeah, but you know, it's a good stat for its cost, 6 mana, 6/7, you know. Oh my, what a great top deck. The Tomb Spider, it gets you all different kinds of good choices. Man, Crip really was ahead of the curve in his day with those discovery mechanics. Oh, and what a great use of the spare part. Baits out the Spellbender, you know, make sure that he also uses up all his cards. Now Genzo has maximum efficiency whenever he attacks. All right, now let's pause this video and let's see, now that you see all the things that Crip was able to do, all the things he has now on the board, let's see what move the opponent will pull. What such power you may see, how OP the next card will be. Huh? 5 mana, 5/6 Pit Fighter? Gosh, golly gee, Jesus Christ. In my arena, you saw me play a 5 mana spell that got me 2 random 6 drops. Oh, that's bananas. Well, it's not as crazy when you realize that's kind of the intent from the developers. Here's Kriparian in another video talking about this change in Hearthstone's gameplay.
The core of the problem comes from the fact that many, almost all in fact, cards with random effects have an average random effect that puts the card on a higher power level of like cards. Core of the problem is that Hearthstone being a strategy game, in the very traditional strategy game, when you lose, you want to have an experience where you learn why you lost. Either you learn a new type of strategy your opponent used, or you gain more knowledge of how to avoid the perils of, the last experience that you had with your loss. So it becomes, Hearthstone has become a game where the random effects just control all of that. And it's ridiculous. And having played Hearthstone for such a long time and knowing about so many different aspects, just throwing all that stuff in the garbage because everyone needs to play random cards, because random cards on average have the most powerful effects, and the random cards basically eliminate all that knowledge and experience from any relevance. And yeah, the outcome of the randomness effects just seems to dictate the outcome of almost every game that you play. And that's crap. Especially considering that it is by nature a random game as it is a card game.
So, what does this mean for us right now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must be candid with you. As much as I'd love to turn tail and run from the game of Hearthstone, it's a game I've grown up with. It's a game I've shared a lot of experiences with. I've played it with friends. I've watched content creators, some of which I look up to in certain ways, and those content creators have given me advice over the years, and I've seen those content creators evolve since the game first came out in its small infancy in 2014. And all these years later, I just can't help but keep coming back to it. I'm human after all, and in that spirit, I'm a romantic, in that I love having my heart broken. But even still, the game of Hearthstone has many positive aspects, just as much as it has negative aspects in recent years. So, in the words of a generational talent, I can't quit you. But, however, I refuse to also suffer in loneliness. Therefore, I hope that those of you who enjoyed my content today will continue to enjoy my content by checking out all of my different forms of content that I'll be creating over a very long period of time. I hope for the very long foreseeable future. I'll be live streaming my attempts to achieve 12 wins in the Underground Arena. Yes, that's right. The unattainable, the unachievable, the impossible, the unreasonable, 12 wins. Hey, at least I'm not looking to go 12-0. Well, it's a game mode that I've known for many years. I've loved it, and I would love to share my experiences with that mode with you all. And you'll be able to catch the content live. And if we happen to achieve the 12 wins, we'll be able to achieve this incredibly beautiful bragging right. Oh my goodness. Or should I say, oh my Nerzul. Now that's a spirit you can have a spirit with. All my skills, all my powers have led up to this moment, and I'd love to share those moments with you all. So, if that's something that you'd like to do, hit the subscribe button. It's totally free. And hit that notification icon too, so you can be notified when the videos drop. Additionally, if you like what you saw, give the video a like, and comment your thoughts on my thoughts. How did you feel about all the things we discussed today? And you can even give your most egregious of takes. I'm not going to judge you either way. We'll appreciate you all the same. I also welcome each of you to join me in my live stream at twitch.tv/silver_sire.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the God Gamer that you all signed up for.
That's twitch.tv/silver_sire.
Oh. Well, we have to try it. Oh my god! What a play! Wow!
And we'll be live streaming on a weekly schedule, Wednesdays till Sundays, 6 p.m. till midnight Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to catch the content live. In addition, each week I'll be posting content on this very channel. I'll be discussing educational opportunities, sometimes exploits, my rises, my falls, my triumphs, and my tragedies. And that's a Silversire's guarantee. And so, without further ado, without wasting any more of your time, I wish each of you a good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are. And remember, vote early, vote often, and manifest your democracy. Take care.
Brutal. Skull, you know what? You are 100% correct. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I really have no choice but to put together a clip. You're right, he's a big arena player. Oh, what? Yeah, I've seen him. Well, I'm sad that I didn't remember that. I would have loved to. Thank y'all so much for sticking around towards the end of the video. I know that the attention span these days is basically none, so the fact that you're watching this means a lot. First, I want to give a huge, big, humongous shout out to a really special partner of this channel, Sunset Chicken. He took time out of his day that he really didn't need to respond to my messages and help out with this channel. I know that you can do a lot of things to support my channel for free, like watching this video and subscribing. If you could visit his information, and I'll link it somewhere here, let him know that Silversire sent you. I think we would both very much appreciate that. I would love to have him on my channel for every video I make each week, but unfortunately, he's a busy guy, and you know, it's tough out here for a starter YouTube content creator.
Cha-ching! Oh, the tragedy.
I'm gonna do my best to learn from his tutelage. Here I am. I got my DaVinci Resolve speed editor here, and I'm gonna try and improve on my editing skills and get better and better, so that you guys can enjoy my learning and my knowledge of my editing skills. So don't you be alarmed, okay? We're going to still have that Silversire guarantee. Secondly, I want to give a huge shout out to someone that is really near and dear to my heart. They have supported me in my journeys, no matter which direction I've gone. And that is Willem, a.k.a. Zork7, a.k.a.
Hey guys, not bad. Vancouver vlog here.
So if you support me and my channel, and where I've come, then you should also go and support him if you have the inclination to do so. Give him the credit that he deserves. Oh, and of course, he helped make this cool little outro that you saw. So that's awesome. So yeah, huge shout out to him. And of course, thanks you, the viewer, for you watching this video and supporting where you can. I'm going to do my best to make this experience enjoyable for y'all and hopefully make an interesting enough channel for the world to enjoy. Thanks and take care.